Hello and welcome to Battle of the Bricks. How's it going, guys? My name is BrickinNick. I am your host. Today we're being joined by co-host
Goguma.
or Goguma Gaming. You guys can type exclamation mark co-host in chat. For those of you who don't know, Battle of the Bricks is a live Lego building competition I host here on my channel on Twitch. I bring Lego builders from all over the world actually this year, which is pretty cool, into the stream via Skype. I've sent them some Lego sets, and they're going to be basically competing in some creative build challenges. And you guys get to decide a bunch of different things throughout the show. You get to decide the theme, any challenges that take place, and of course you get to decide on the winners. Another awesome thing that we're doing throughout the show is raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital. So you guys can see that if we hit $860 today, you'll unlock a bonus challenge for the builders to be subjected to. It'll be a lot of fun to watch. Not so fun for them, but fun for us to check out. Sure. So that's the important part. Big ol' nerd. It looks like we got a big ol' nerd up in here.
What's up?
So overall, we have 8 builders. There's going to be 7 battles. This is battle number 2. There's going to be another 4 episodes with another 5 battles happening throughout them. The last 2 episodes of the show, or the last 3 battles, the semifinals and finals, are going to be happening in person at Brickworld Chicago this year, which I'm really excited about. We're going to build a super cool studio. It's going to be a lot of fun. So you can definitely look forward to that as well. Let's quickly get a little bit of an introduction from our co-host today. So why don't you tell everybody here about yourself, Goguma?
Sure.
Just a little sub dance.
Oh, look who it is!
It's Tam Glam. Oh yeah. What's up, buddy? Thank you so much. All right, don't be interrupting our things with your beautiful and lovely gestures.
You know he was
Tam?
waiting for that.
Yeah, I know.
You know he was just waiting.
Thank you so much, David. Really appreciate it. Let's get back to learning more about our co-host, though.
Hi, my name is Goguma, or Goguma Gaming on Twitch, and I'm a variety streamer. I guess you know what? I play so many different games. I guess I could say my focus is more on just being inquisitive, learning, exploring, kind of incremental improvements and bettering yourself.
So what kind of games do you find like you've been drawn to because of your style of gameplay?
Well, I started off playing Dark Souls.
Okay.
And I kind of followed that path with action RPG games, and I find they tend to do that.
Yeah.
You know, occasionally they throw in a good story here and there, so that's pretty fun. But outside of that, like, I've even started playing some narrative games recently.
Okay, cool.
Like God of War kind of mixes it.
Okay,
too,
yeah, for sure.
It's been a very interesting experience. But
awesome.
yeah, I think for me, it's more of focus not on genre of game, but on the kind of experience.
Yeah, the kind of experience.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then I know you do Rocket League viewer games on Saturdays, right?
I don't do that anymore. No more viewer games, but
okay.
I do occasionally go back and play. We played last night, like we played as a community and all that. But yeah,
good to hear. Good to hear. And I do want to thank all of these follows and hosts that you guys have been bringing in as well. Really appreciate that. I do think it is almost time for us to meet our builders, so we're gonna switch up our screens here and go meet some of our awesome competitors for today. Or I guess not some. We're gonna meet both of them.
You meet maybe one.
Let's do that. All right, let's get them to unmute. I'm gonna let them know that they're okay. Hey builders, can you unmute yourselves and join us in the stream?
Yep.
All right, we got Kyle and
unmuted.
Perfect. We got Kyle and
unmuted.
Kevin.
Present.
Here. I have your commands both set up there. So for anyone in chat, you guys can of course go check out all their amazing work across all the different Lego platforms, or all the different platforms out there. But it is time to actually get to know both of our builders. We have Kevin Hinkle on your top left. We have Kyle on your bottom right. We're going to get a little bit of an introduction from them, and then we'll start to get things going for the actual competition. So let's go ahead and meet Mr. Kevin Hinkle first. Kevin, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello. So obviously my username is just my name. So it's kind of easy. It's kind of easy. My name is Kevin. I am a native Texan that is currently living in the state of Connecticut. And I won't dive too farther into that. But I am definitely a Lego fan. I have been for many years. I think just because everyone has to tell the story, I did play with it as a child. I did give it to my little brother and sister when I became older. I did rediscover it years later, brought it back in. Everything behind me is where we went downhill from there.
Looks like uphill to me, Kevin. I don't know.
Right, all perspective, right? So I mean, my wife, you know, sometimes it's just like, it's too much. But yeah, you know, so huge Lego fan. I'm a member of my local Lego enthusiast club, which is Conlug here in the state of Connecticut. I am also active on all kinds of different social media pages, and I just love interacting with the community. It's a huge source of energy for me. So I love meeting other fans, talking to other fans, getting other fans together. And then also I'm just a pretty big video game nerd, which is why I've got my Lucky Mario shirt on.
Nice.
But yeah, hardcore Mario fan, but any of the Nintendo franchises I'm a sucker for. So all the classics.
Beautiful. And we do have some of those builds being shown on screen right now. You guys would have seen the Mario. We've got Ash and all right, what are their actual original
Red
names?
and Blue?
Red and Blue. Is that
Blue? There he goes. That's my man.
Red and Blue.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry I'm out of these things.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys, of course, have been able to see his amazing builds and his amazing work. I also really, really love that micro fort Lego Rito, which a lot of people may remember from their childhoods when Lego used to do the Western lineup, which was pretty cool.
My favorite set of all time.
Favorite set of all time, so it was appropriate for you to choose as the build then. All right, it is now time to go over to our next builder, which is Mr. Kyle, or as many of you might know him, my different username. Kyle, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to our viewers today?
So what's up, guys? I'm Kyle, aka my different username on YouTube. You probably have seen many of my horrible videos where I make
wonderful.
Yeah, sorry, a little bit of an autocorrect there. Where I make little creations like this. I'm a big fan of like the blasters and the guns and just weaponry in general. And I really like to delve into the history of the weapons, the technicality behind them, creating the functions. Obviously not make them shoot, because that's not good. That's not safe. But besides that, I try to make as close to pretty accurate models as I possibly can. But yeah, that's basically my YouTube channel, and maybe sometimes a skit here and there. Just have a little fun with it or whatnot. Yeah. Pretty simple channel though, yeah.
Fantastic. And of course, chat can see the beautiful builds that you've highlighted there. You've got a pistol. You've got a... Actually, do you want to tell me what they are quickly? Because admittedly, I don't know all of them off the top of my head.
Yeah, so right here, the pistol that's being shown right now, it's actually a Beretta 92 FS clone. It's known as the PRV 92 in Rainbow Six Siege, and I think in real life, it's a PT 92. It's a Taurus PT 92, a Brazilian clone of the Italian pistol. Yeah.
And then what's the long form rifle you've got there?
Oh yeah, that's the Springfield M1903.
Nice.
World War I American bolt-action rifle, and it's actually been used up until like the Korean War, so a lot of good history. Yeah.
And then we've got something that jumps us in a little bit into the future. I know this one, the Han Solo, the DL44, Han Solo's blaster. Really nice job. Is that your most recent build? Is it not?
Yeah, it is, because I still have it.
Look at that.
Dismantled.
Awesome. Beautiful stuff indeed. All right, so let's hop over back to the competition screen. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a breakdown how things are going to work. So you guys have a little bit of information on your screen. The top right of your screen is going to be kind of highlighting the timers, as well as anything that we're actively voting on, or just general information. So the first thing we're going to be voting on is the theme. I want to let everybody know that there's going to be 2 rounds of building today. There's going to be a 15-minute build and a 45-minute build. Our builders have 3 Lego sets. I've sent them each the same 3 Lego sets they're going to be working from. And it'll be up to them to decide how they use those bricks throughout both the 15-minute portion and the 45-minute portion. So I think it adds a little bit of depth to it, because they don't want to use all their good pieces in the 15-minute portion and then be screwed when they have more time to work on something, but maybe have not left themselves some good pieces to work with. So we're going to get some of the information ready on the screen here. Oh my gosh, looks like we've got a donation to charity as well. Hope Castle donating $50 to St. Jude Children's Hospital.
Oh, nice.
Bringing us halfway. Let's get some hype and love in the chat for that.
That's my boy.
And let's see. Wait, where's the information? I need a full screen of this. Oh, by the way, Hope Castle, let us know if you do want to see us do anything for that. We do have some incentives set up as well. So there's a command right there, and you can check it out. Let us know if you want to make us do anything. You can do anything up to the $50, whatever you decide. However you decide you want to torture us. Well, and by the way, chat, let's say hi to everybody. There's so many amazing people in chat. Too many to point out specifically, but you guys are all wonderful for being here. I'm going to get things ready so we can vote on our first, the first vote that we have, which is going to be our theme for today. So, let me get that on the screen for y'all. All right, what will today's building theme be? Oh my gosh, and we got a thumb coming in. Yeah, I think he would be able to do that, Diabetic. I don't think that's a problem at all. So just talk about our themes briefly. We have city and architecture, so that's a combination of two different LEGO themes that I would say are pretty similar. And then we also have objects and replicas. So that could definitely play, I think, into Kyle's side of things. But objects and replicas is very diverse, so I think Kevin could do some cool stuff with that as well. And then we have something I think is a little bit outside of the territory for both builders, which would be space and Star Wars.
Although that blaster.
Could be. You're right. They could tie some blasters into there too.
Stuff. Yep.
Yeah, but whether or not the pieces he has lends itself well to that kind of thing.
That is true.
You got to work with what you got, right? You got to work with what you got. So,
I'm nervous about that.
all right, chat. You're gonna have 3 minutes to vote on this. I'm gonna start it right now. All the information is gonna be in chat. You'll see it says how to do everything on screen as well. We're gonna get that going. And you got 3 minutes. So exclamation mark vote space the number for the theme that you would like to see, folks. So get voting. What are your thoughts on our themes today? Where do you think chat might go with this?
Well, I do notice from watching the first episode, you had cities in there last time.
I did. Sometimes I bring over the previous theme just to, see if we can make it happen.
I was curious about that one because it seems pretty broad.
It does. Definitely does. Yeah,
but then
City
again,
has a
objects,
lot of
replicas. Like, if you look at all of them, technically you could kind of overlap.
Oh, for sure.
Mix
For
it in.
sure.
So I think
I feel like because of how limited their parts pool is, I don't want to be too harsh in how I limit their pool of buildings.
Yeah.
So, actually, do you guys want to talk about the sets you have before you? So that way chat has an idea of what kind of stuff you might be able to build out of it.
Well, yeah, let's see. We got this pretty epic looking dragon right
So
here.
yeah, go ahead and talk about that set, Kyle, and we'll get Kevin to talk about another one after.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, what else do you see on there?
We got ourselves a dragon as well. It allows us to build like a spider and looks like an orc or a troll. Genuinely really nice pieces though. We have a lot of like the plain pieces with the 45-degree diagonal cuts in between it. We also have a lot of slopes, a lot of custom pieces too that I haven't even seen here before, almost like rock formations on a 1x2 plate.
Cool.
A lot of interesting stuff as well as like teeth and a lot of dark red and dark yellow. Or is it just regular yellow? I can't tell. I can't
It
really
may be
tell.
the bright light orange.
That's the flame yellowish orange.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't get that technical name in there, Kevin. Thanks for getting that correct
sorry.
Lego color for me.
No, that's good. That's good. I'm not
Awesome.
really good with my Lego pieces.
Yeah.
So.
And what do you have before you, Kevin? Maybe you want to show us the other large creator set?
Yeah, this race car. Extreme engines.
Ooh.
I mean, that's extreme. I can't handle it.
Hopefully you
but
can.
it's yeah. So for me, I'm usually drawn in by color. That's usually what pulls me in. So obviously the dragon, I'm sure the dark red. This one, it's looking at this blue. I guess it's the azure.
The azure, yeah.
Medium azure.
Medium azure, a wonderful color.
But it's a nice color, and I do like this piece here. This little 1x2
Oh, nice
wedge.
little wedge, yeah. Those are
I'm
newer
digging
for
that.
sure.
I'm digging that part in
Yeah.
all the different colors, so that's pretty neat.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Everything else on there seems kind of. I mean, I hesitate to say basic, and then I open it up and I find all these other things in it.
All right.
An actual engine.
Fantastic. Well, I do want to
And
say
yeah.
we have a very close race in chat for the votes. So guys, don't forget to get your vote in there. Make sure you help things move along. Oh my gosh, we got another donation coming in. And by the way, D Spiegel, thank you for the sub. And all the follows as well, guys. You guys are fantastic.
They just keep. Oh no.
No, guys, don't make it a tie. I'm actually going to pause the timer. I refuse to let this come to a bot-based tie. And we need to make sure you guys get voting on this. I'm going to pause it. I see some other people have recently joined. So let's give it a little bit of extra time so the bot does not decide how this will go.
It's too perfect.
We can't let that be. We can't let that maintain a tie. It's pretty much a three-way tie here, folks.
What is this civil voting I'm seeing? My
So
God.
guys, please make sure, if you haven't voted already, make sure you do. Make sure you do. All right,
I knew
all right.
from
Let me
last
just check on
episode,
this
I knew
quickly.
that video games was not gonna. I was like, maybe I'll get video games in my.
Not today. So I want to thank Nylak YouTube for a $20 donation, bringing us $30
Nylak's a
away
regular
from
one. That's
unlocking the bonus challenge today, which is
Damn.
fantastic.
We didn't even start yet.
I know. This is wild. This is absolutely wild. All right, and let's see. Okay, so things have finally settled. I'm gonna go ahead and let the timer run out. And you be careful there, Kyle, joking with your funny things.
Get your votes in.
All right, this is it.
Dang.
I think it's been decided. Hopefully no one comes in the last minute and messes it up. Nope, we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
We're both just like,
All right. Oh my gosh, I know. It was so crazy. It was so crazy. All right, so guys, today's theme is gonna be objects and replicas. Dun, dun, dun. So you guys are gonna have a 15-minute round and a 45-minute round. Lots of time to work, especially for the second one.
Okay.
Let me just get the timer ready. All right, how are our builders feeling? Any other questions before we get started, builders?
I guess not.
Come on, you guys were born ready for this.
How
Let's
this?
do
I have
it.
one question. So can
Yeah.
we mix the sets together, or do we?
Oh
have to
yeah,
stick
no, you're open. You
specifically?
can crack open
Okay.
all 3 sets,
right.
and use them to your heart's content. That is gonna
Should
play a
we-
little bit into your time right now. You're not allowed to open them until the timer starts. I want to
Obviously.
see a little bit of the
I'm just
chaotic
stacking
rush
right now.
to get things
Oh,
going.
yeah.
And yes,
Let's
please
go.
do move your cameras towards the build area so people can see what you're working on. And is everybody in chat ready as well to see these guys get building? It's gonna be pretty awesome. Are you ready, Goguma?
I was born ready.
You were born ready to co-host Battle of the Bricks. All right.
I'm ready.
So, builders, in 3, and we're gonna say after 1, okay?
Okay, all
All right.
Oh, it's coming out.
And 3,
Okay.
2, 1,
Build!
All right.
See how good we did that, guys?
Can you tell we practiced?
Oh wait,
Can you...
oh wait, I really need the timer on screen. That would be helpful.
Oh, is this...
There you go, guys. Now you can see how this is working. And we can take a moment now to settle in, say hi to chat while these guys rush to get their builds open. So we got Show is Ran,
chat.
Maddie, Hope Castle, Casey, Hulk, Farland, Miss Brick Kid and Steek, Brickbill, Kyle, Pop Fanatic, Free J. I'm gonna keep scrolling up. Feedback.
Boss.
I know it's just like Neon, Coloss. Who else we got? We got David up in here. I know we got Mike, Diabetic Plague up in here too. Octacon. So many amazing friends joining us today. Despiegel. And just M. Kirk. Look at all these amazing people. Micah,
dang.
last year's winner of Battle of the Bricks.
I remember
Micah,
him.
he was excellent. Some excellent builds from him. Teriyaki, Doggo. Thank you guys all for being here. Savayan, you guys are fantastic. And I apologize if I missed any follows, but I want you to know how much you are appreciated. I know they better have that unboxing speedrunning tech on point, otherwise they could be in trouble. And Wraithful's up in here as well. Welcome, dude. And Maddie too.
So it was interesting watching the first episode, how the 2 builders actually had completely different techniques at the start.
They did, yeah.
So whereas
What do you
one was
remember?
well, pardon me, don't remember the names.
Okay, no,
But I
you
do
don't have to
remember
the names.
the difference in one of them keeping a giant pile
Yeah.
and then just building from that, whereas the other was like furiously organizing. Because I'm
Yeah.
guessing there are similarities in pieces
I don't have
between the
enough
3
space to
sets.
organize,
So they
so
organize
Yes,
in different
exactly,
piles.
like-
exactly, yeah.
But then again, it does cut into time. You only got 15
Absolutely, yeah.
minutes, so.
This first build is very critical to keep things moving along.
I don't know.
So.
I literally cannot tell if you can hear us.
Oh, of course we can hear you guys.
Nick, make a funny noise if you can.
Hello?
There it
That's
is.
not funny.
There you go.
That's pretty
Goguma's better
funny.
at this type of thing. That's why I brought him along to be the silly one while I stay
Da, 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 da,
super
da.
serious up in
He-
here. And wait, can I fit this
He
in?
actually,
oh, yeah,
it's
it does
funny.
fit
He
over.
looks a lot like my friend's boyfriend. So it was kind of weird when I first saw him.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Maybe I am.
Oh, hey, what's up, Corey? If that's your name.
Oh my god.
How did you
Plot
know?
twist. Plot twist.
All right, cool. Dang.
Oh
these
my
are
gosh.
cool bricks.
Savayan in chat just ran a half marathon. Congratulations.
Ooh,
That's fantastic.
awesome.
Just chill out, not move, watch the challenge. You know, mess with these guys today through some challenges and stuff. It's going to be super duper fun. We're only $30 away, guys. We're raising money for St. Jude. And actually, let me talk a little bit about St. Jude. I haven't really done that yet. And Andy, thank you so much for those bits. Really appreciate it. I do want to let you guys know bits and subs do come to me right now. It is not set up so that goes to charity. So beware of the difference. But St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is an amazing, amazing hospital down in Memphis, Tennessee. And what's so incredible about the hospital, they're all about childhood cancer research and care. But anytime someone needs to be treated at the hospital, all expenses involved with getting the child to the hospital and having all the treatments done, the stay for the family, all the food that's required for them while they're there is paid for by the hospital. So it doesn't cost families a dime to be there and have their child treated. So I think it's just really incredible just how much goes into that. I think a number would be that for every second that the hospital runs, it costs about $32. To just like extrapolate that, and it's totally crazy. I know our very good friend who dropped TikTokia, who dropped a host earlier, also knows about a couple other ways that you can imagine how the money goes towards different things. Something like $30, you know, provides a meal for a family. There's lots of different ways the money plays into it, but every single dollar really does count for St. Jude. So, do you have any other thoughts or?
Well, no, and I just learned about this recently.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
you know, being in the Twitch space more within like the last year or two, you know, they're really integrated with that, and they do a lot
Yeah.
of work with streamers and
Absolutely.
content creators,
Yeah.
and it's an incredible thing because, damn, man, like having kids go through that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's just like Hope Castle was saying, it totally sucks. It's like one of the worst things you could possibly imagine to have a child go through something so awful as cancer. So
And it's awesome to at least have them have the opportunity, despite that, to get a child experience
yes, exactly.
as best they can, which is why this is.
Yeah.
I love the idea. I really do. And you've never participated in the actual
Summit? No.
Okay.
Not yet. Maybe someday. Maybe
That's
someday.
my thoughts. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that would be really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be
It would
really
be.
awesome.
It would be indeed.
Yeah.
And what's really cool is St. Jude has a thing set up with Twitch streamers right now. They kind of have this campaign running, and they've already raised over $1 million in like the 3 or 4 weeks that this event has been running. So it's just so amazing to see so many different content creators come together for an amazing.
Did you
cause.
say millions? Millions?
Yeah, over $1 million already in
That's
the
incredible.
the 4 weeks that it's been running. So
And that's
it's
till the
pretty
end of the
incredible.
month, right?
Yep, until the end of the month that campaign's running in particular. But I do believe like content creators in general are the largest source of donation revenue for St. Jude Children's Hospital though. Like there is no other source from like other, events or anything like that that raise more than the people on Twitch do, which is pretty awesome.
That's
too.
awesome, but hopefully we can also raise awareness and maybe.
Indeed, yeah. And I
spread
mean,
that,
that's an
'cause-
important thing too, guys. Even if you can't donate, just getting the word out, more people learning about it is just as important. The awareness is super huge. Let's just say, hi, Moonkir, how are you? Thank you for the bit. And just Tomasik, thank you for the follow. Builders, how are you feeling so far?
My hands are shaking.
Your hands are shaking.
Yeah, I'm feeling really confident right now.
So you guys have 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Still lots of time. I don't know what you could be
Yeah,
worried
no,
about
there's
there.
still lots of time. I'm just not really landing on an idea. I've already crossed like 3 different
Alright.
ideas. Nothing's
And remember,
landed.
guys, you don't have to do one particular build. You can do a bunch of small builds. You can plan things out in whatever way you want. It does not have to be one large model.
It could be
Or-
like
Yep.
one, yeah.
I do
whatever.
want to note, whatever you do in the 15-minute portion will be left aside. You are not allowed to touch that in the 45-minute portion. So make sure you plan to finish something in the
Okay.
15 minutes, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Good to know. Good to know.
I was gonna say, and what's interesting for me here is there's a bunch of different stresses. There's the timer. There's the fact that you can't use the bricks, right?
Yep.
And with something like objects and replicas, it could literally be everything. So
Yep.
I'd be curious to see, because I don't know builders probably as well as you do. It'd be interesting to see their own kind of personal
Yeah.
twist and
Absolutely. See where they
follow through
take
on that.
things.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. So,
Absolutely. And we actually just had 2 donations come in, which is super amazing.
hot dang.
So let's see. We've got Hope Castle with 30 as well as Savine. So that brings us way over our $100 donation
'em.
goal to 130. Guys, that is so amazing. What does that bring our overall campaign to? Oh my gosh.
Is that 2 million?
We are at
Did we hit 2 million?
$890 for St. Jude from the whole month. It is
Dang.
so amazing, guys.
That's
Thank you
like
for all of your
actually
incredible
insane.
support. Which means you guys are going to be subjected to a really fun building challenge later in the show. Which is going to be so awesome. I'm sure you guys want to enjoy that. Oh, I forgot I could see that all here.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, guys, we do have incentives for your donations. You can make me and Goguma here do some fun stuff. He's probably like, please don't mention it, please don't mention it. But the incentives are right there. So all of you who have donated, please let us know in the chat. Make sure you @ me or something like that, so we know what we have to do. Because we don't want just, I mean, it's fun to get donations and all, but you guys get to have some fun with it as well by putting us through some stuff. So let's see what you guys want us to do. Let me see if I can catch up on some of these follows. We got Show is Ran, NYL Pac-Man as well. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for all the love. Super duper appreciated. All right. Let's see. I don't know if I quite see a build coming together from Kyle. I do see
Yeah,
something in
no,
Kevin's hands.
I
just
can tell
keep-
what that
I
is,
keep
alright.
going with something and I keep falling apart. So I'm like, I don't know. Ooh.
That's right. Hey, you know what? It's not like, obviously people may not think so great of it if you don't have anything done in that first 15-minute round. That is important. But maybe if you really knock it out of the park in that 45-minute round, you never know. It could make the difference. But
And
Yeah.
I remember you saying as well that, I'm sure it's easy to get in your head and be like, oh no, I have a little bit of time, all this. But then keep in mind, it's like that for everybody. Everybody's got these handicaps.
it's the same for every builder, every round. So, all right. So Hope Castle wants to see a large Lego wearable. I have a command set up for that, so I will do that in a moment. Hope Castle, though, who would you like that to affect? Who would you like that?
no.
Although I think you did 2 donations, so you could probably get
oh,
away with
no.
1 for each of us. Let me double check here. 1 and 2. Yes, you did 2 donations, so we can do both of us. So that'll be fun. All right, Kyle. Duly noted. Duly noted.
Oh,
All right,
What?
so it'll be Nick, but
What?
I mean, you're gonna get both of us.
oh
so.
okay.
W large. So wearable number 3. All right, I gotta look at what I got there to remember which one. Wearable number 3. That is. I mean, it's this. The last. Yep.
What's behind door number 3?
Nick is gonna become Unikitty. All right, and then we got to do one for you too, Mister. And shoot, where can I see Whisper?
What's the time left?
You got 5 minutes and 52 seconds.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, you keep your laughing to yourself instead. All right. Ooh, can we make wearables a category for next time? Oh, I don't know if these pieces would lend themselves to that, Pop Fanatic, but it could be a good idea for a theme in the future.
Yeah.
Totally could be. He might be Miss Brickin. It could be a smart strategy. Save a lot of the good stuff for later, but I don't know if it's worth suffering not having a good build in the first 15-minute rounds. Not too sure about that.
So the votes at the end, they're a combination.
It's for everything you see, but we're going to talk about specifically what was done in the 15 minutes and what was done in the 45. So if you don't have anything to show for in that 15-minute portion, that may not look pretty good. I think it'll work against you. All right, and then you are going to be getting wearable number 2, which is the number 2. I'm pretty sure it's the grab the little pirate hat.
This?
No,
No,
the little
this.
pirate hat. But okay, that one's a little hard for you to wear. It's designed for me, so you're gonna do this.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna trade it up.
You're wearing it on the back?
Yeah, you wrap it around the back.
I'm gonna put it over my
Yeah,
head.
you might need to put it over your head. And then actually, you need to grab me the large gray chain thing.
Oh boy.
Because I need.
Is that an iPad?
Yes, it is.
Oh man.
R.
Yarg.
All right, Nick is becoming a pirate as well.
And I'm becoming
Unikitty.
Oh
Unikitty is
no.
your name.
I'm never gonna live this down.
All right, so we got both builders here working on a small creative build challenge based on the theme of objects and replicas. What's the first thing that jumps out to you for objects and replicas, and maybe seeing a little bit of the pieces there? What do you think you would try to build? You are being subjected to this challenge right now.
I was being subjected. Well, I mean, I have a bit of a bias because I saw the front of the box.
Okay.
And for me, I played Lego as a kid, but that was like
Yep.
the extent of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I never really went off rails, you know.
Okay.
So if I had like a race car on the front,
Yeah.
I'd try to build something different. It would just end up being like a slightly different race car. So I'm looking at these.
Okay.
Maybe I'd make like.
I don't know. Do you really? I guess a car is an object. But
Is that like the Lego movie where Emmett goes, I see a wheel
yeah.
and 3 other wheels?
Yes, that sounds exactly like
Basically.
that moment right there.
Objects and rep.
Give us a quick pose with your costume.
Screenshot.
Can you do a pose together?
I don't know. What would a pirate and Unikitty do together? Although I guess I could be like Metalbeard and Unikitty. I don't know if they had many scenes together in the movie, but did you even watch the Lego movie?
I did.
Okay, good.
I just
That
don't
should be a
remember a lot of it.
prerequisite for being on the show. Have you
We were
watched
just
the
gonna
Lego
shun
movie?
you real quick, but
Yeah, right? Just like, okay, out of the
Should
house.
be.
Get out of here.
It should be.
Yeah.
And what about you guys in chat? What kind of stuff would you build based on the parts here and with the theme being objects and replicas? Always curious to hear about what you're doing. Oh yeah, and if you guys want to know about the sets that our builders are using today, all the information is right there for you in chat. So we've got mythical creatures, which I would say is primarily dark red with a little bit of yellow and orange. We've got extreme engines, which is primarily azure, again with a little bit of yellow and orange. And then we've got the green creativity box there to add a little bit more of range of color to their building, so they have more options. That was my thinking behind it.
Yeah, that's a lot of green and
I
red.
got you, Bryce. I hope you're doing well, by the way. And Hope Castle with 100 bits. Thank you so much. And actually, I think I also almost missed another donation for St. Jude. Another $10. Woo! Nylak, thank you so much. Last one. You got to go. No worries. I really appreciate you supporting the event in this way. It's super duper appreciated.
oh yeah, it's super late where he lives.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Well, thank you for being here while you could, Nylak. Really, really appreciate the support. I'm sure Kyle does as well.
Oh yeah, I do. I always do. It's
I
good
would
seeing
build-
you, Nylak, and thank
Yeah.
you for donating so much. Really, that means so much.
Amazing for the kids. All right, so Diabetic Plague in chat saying, I would build a tower with them on top of each other until it fell over. I guess a tower is an object.
Technically.
And then we got feedback saying, from technical standpoints, I'm pretty impressed with the Lego movie. Oh, okay, they utilize the concept of stretching animation to its full extent while only doing things actual Lego pieces can do. Totally agree. I think they did a great job. I thought they just both took 2 handfuls of Lego out of their Lego boxes. No, I wanted to make sure we kept things really, really even.
Yeah.
So we didn't want them to use anything from their own collections because that could be.
So I'm kind of
Very, very
disappointed with this piece from the race car set.
Oh, is it like a big integrated piece?
Yeah, I was thinking it was just the slope on the top.
Oh no! So you're gonna have
Yeah,
to change
and
your
it
plans
is
now.
not.
What's our time?
You have 1 minute and 13 seconds.
Gotcha.
That time goes by pretty quick, doesn't it, guys?
I got surprised.
yeah.
Caught me off.
At least
I'm not
I
even building.
finally landed on something.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can get it finished in 1 minute, builders. 1 minute.
I built a fan.
Or a really small Zoid. Zoids can be fun, for sure. For sure.
This piece won't mount. Oh.
I'm just looking at those colors and I'm just thinking hamburger, man. Is food an
Oh,
object?
please.
Food counts as an
I
object. It's a
didn't eat-
replica
It's an
of a
object
life.
of sustenance.
It's a replica of a real life thing.
I didn't eat, so I'm like really hungry.
Uh
Oh,
oh.
I'm sorry. Dang.
Did Kyle eliminate himself from this competition just by not
Hamburgers.
eating?
Probably.
I had some really good pizza yesterday. Had a hot dog.
Ooh,
Mmm,
go into
yummy.
more detail.
Yeah, no, it was. I put some ketchup and mustard on that hot dog.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, best way to top a hot dog for
Got,
sure.
got the sweet, got the tangy,
Oh yeah,
got
you know
the
it.
juicy.
My goodness.
All right, guys, we
This
are
is
down
bowling.
to 10 seconds left. I'm gonna be yelling at you guys. Put all your bricks away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right.
Alright, cool.
Are you good, builders? We're all set.
I think so, yeah.
We're gonna do a little quick presentation right now, so that way everybody can get an idea of what kind of stuff you guys worked on, and we're gonna be getting ready to move on to the next round. So, why don't we go ahead and start with Kevin? Kevin, what did you build for us in the 15-minute round?
I made a Master Sword from The Legend of Zelda.
Awesome.
Hey.
Awesome. That
love
kind of
it.
makes sense, considering you said how much of a Nintendo fan you are. Saw
I figured
the
I'd
medium
find a
or
way to
dark
turn it
azure
into
there,
a
which makes for a great match to the sword from the game.
Dude, that's cool.
Looking
So,
good.
yeah, I used almost every single Azure part except for these little,
Okay.
these things.
Oh,
the
wow.
handlebar things.
Yeah.
But,
So he's removed an entire color from his
I
potential
have-
building pool
I
later.
have done that.
So hopefully it was
That's,
a
that was
worthy
a good-
sacrifice.
That was like a good choice, I think.
I think so too.
Cool use of the shape, because that's all from the car, right?
Yep,
The formula car.
absolutely.
Cool use of those.
The curved slopes, and,
shapes
yep, some of the wing
really
plates to give a
works
nice
really well, yeah.
V at the bottom of the sword, which looks great.
Awesome.
Awesome stuff, Kevin. Did you build anything else at all?
No, I spent the rest of the time to try to sort by
Sorting things
color.
out,
Smart.
preparing. Very good. All right, and what do we have from builder number 2, Kyle?
So I kind of like lost some motivation here and there, but then I thought, okay, I'm gonna be a little creative with it. I saw a lot of green, and I've been looking at a lot of Halo stuff lately, so I kind of wanted to make something that you'd see in a game like that, where it's like this kind of like organic looking,
Ooh.
like alien blaster.
Oh,
At least that's what I
awesome.
was
like
trying to.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to go with. It has like little parts where it's like maybe this is like a claw piece where it's like a secondary barrel or something like that. You have your regular barrel right there. Some intricate parts like right here, maybe like to just give it more of an alien presence.
Yeah.
And just overall went with the green theme. And I don't know. I'm kind of cool with it.
Yeah.
It's something. I had to come up with something.
Yeah.
So this is
no,
what I came
I
up
like
with.
it. Fits into your building
I
style
really
as
like the
well.
yellow
and
parts at the top.
yeah, add
It's
some
really cool.
texture. Kind of feels like it could be like some energy crystals or something like that. Just really
Yeah,
gives it an
yeah.
alien feel. So
Awesome.
very nicely done to both of our builders. All right, guys, I have all my timers ready to go. I don't think there's anything else we need to do before we get started on the next component. So are our builders ready for the second part of it?
Big
we go.
kahuna.
Yeah, the big kahuna. 45 minutes, guys. It's lots of time to build. Are we ready?
Do you need to eat, Kyle?
I've already.
You did. We'll
I'm
have to
already
see
too
if that
far
continues
in.
to be a theme.
I'm already starved.
All right, builders, get yourselves ready to build in 3, 2, 1. Build. All right. So I think we're okay. We wore these for quite a bit, so I think we're good. You can take off your. If you want to keep it on.
Hey, I kind of like it.
I don't. The eye patch is a little hard to wear for a while.
I
It
can
really
hear
feels
so much
okay.
with an extra pair of ears. It's
Can
great.
you? Yeah,
It's
you're
insane.
enhanced hearing, huh? The mini pew, yeah, we did indeed get the mini pew. Welcome back, Christine. A sweet sword indeed from Kevin today. Absolutely. Wait,
Thank you.
Kevin, is Hope Castle Reed?
It is Reed. Yeah.
Hi, Reed. How are you? Reed is someone I know from Brickbuilding, Chicago,
Awesome.
which I will be attending in what is it, like 2 short weeks? It's coming up so quick.
Oh boy.
Crazy
Reed's
quick.
also planning to use your studio.
Oh, I'm good. Well, he needs to email me and let me know when. Or I don't know if he did already,
Oh.
but okay.
Then that's where you're holding the final two, right?
The semis and the finals. Yep, we got the
Maybe
two
it's the lack
semis
of
and then the
food
finals.
It's gonna be awesome.
It is going to be a lot of fun. Chicago
Still
hype
doing
indeed.
objects and replicas, right?
That is your
You're gonna-
theme,
are you
yes.
gonna
Please do not
make your
forget your
lunch?
building themes, builders.
Make your lunch.
Hamburgers
You know
and
what?
hot
That's a
dogs.
good idea. I'm gonna make my lunch.
He's literally gonna make his lunch and just like sit
I'm
there
gonna
and
make
start
my
eating his
lunch.
builds.
It's better than nothing. Oh.
Oh, awesome! You're working on Hope Castle right now. Amazing, amazing. And Mike, yes, please do come visit us at Brick Worlds. It'll be awesome to see all the amazing creations there.
The more the merrier.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed. For an incredible screenshot. I don't know, Kyle. Are you sure that's not better suited for Discord? Would be better suited for Discord. So, you know, I would be curious, Goguma, while we let our builders kind of settle into their first round of building, what was your Lego experience growing up? Because I feel like almost everybody has grown up with Lego in some way, shape, or form, right?
For sure. Surprisingly enough, it didn't actually start with Lego. Do you remember Connects?
Yeah, I do indeed. Yeah, loved me some Connects as a kid.
I think at some point, because we moved here when I was maybe like 6, 7.
Okay.
I immigrated here. So when we just moved here, my dad's boss bought me, I don't know why it was. It might have been Christmas. It might have been something. They got me like a monster truck made from Connects.
Wow. Very cool.
And that kind of started my curiosity about just building little things. And as I moved on, it mostly followed like what I enjoyed at the time. And you know, Lego generally has like all the popular
for sure,
like,
yeah,
things
themes and stuff like that. Yeah.
as builds, you know, like Harry Potter,
Yep.
superheroes, all that kind of stuff, right? So I just kind of followed it with that. Star Wars, I was really into as a kid, so I bought those, and I started like piling up all these pieces into that giant. Like this is a work of art for me. This right here.
Thank you. I mean, did you see Kevin's background earlier?
I did. That's impressive.
That was
that gets my juices flowing.
It does. Indeed, yep.
Yeah, I just had one big bucket, and when I felt like I wanted to build something random, I just put my fist in the bucket. Just like somebody in chat earlier said, "Oh, I thought this competition was just grabbing fistfuls." I'm like, that was like me. That was me as a kid. Just
There's nothing wrong with that.
It wasn't organized, but it was fun as heck.
Yep.
I'll tell you that much.
It's a beautiful thing, man. Did you have anything you were drawn to like building? Did you build like sci-fi or Star Wars?
You know what?
Stuff,
It was like I did have a few things displayed.
Okay.
Occasionally, and it was always ships.
It was always
spaceship.
ships.
Yeah.
Always kind of spaceships. Yep. Spaceships were the way to go.
It was awesome, and a lot of the sets I had were like Star Wars. So from episode 1, they had the fighters.
Yep. Yeah. I had a lot of those episodes.
So the pieces lent well.
Indeed, they did.
So
Indeed,
bigger. They had like big flat pieces and curved stuff. And so that. Yeah,
awesome. And Chad, don't forget to chime in as well. It's always awesome to hear what kind of stuff you guys were into building when you were a kid with Lego.
Yeah.
And what about our builders? Say, are you guys okay to do some commentary, or do you need to focus on your building?
No, yeah, I actually would rather prefer commentary. It keeps my brain alive. So.
Perfect. So what kind of stuff did you like to build, Kyle, when you were younger?
Man, I was just super into all the Lego sets. I never really did custom stuff.
Okay.
I did at one point. I just wanted to build like myself like a Lego city.
Cool.
I mean, I'm a little kid, so like I'm like role playing the city and stuff. Had like buildings, had like people all over. Maybe something bad would happen and a hero would have to come in. That was what I was kind of into like back then. But mostly into like sets like Star Wars, and even did a little bit of Harry Potter here and there.
Very nice, very nice. That's awesome to hear. I'm gonna grab some things in chat, and then maybe we'll hop over to Kevin. Hey, Graj, good to see you, and welcome back, Tam. So the way they achieved what I talked about with the stretch was they'd cleverly swap the piece on a Lego model for a couple frames. Say when a character jumps, instead of stretching the leg itself. Oh, cool! Yeah, I like that. That's actually a really interesting.
I saw Kevin grab the Master Sword, and I don't know what he was doing with it.
Better not be touching that, Kevin.
It's just I'm using it for reference.
Reference. All right, maybe scaling to something else he's working on. It's pretty cool.
Maybe.
But I will say I did just have a regret that I used all the Azure.
See, might have paid the price. And Random Lego Vector, thank you for the follow. I know there's been quite a few other follows coming in as well.
Kevin won't lie. I still feel like you made
Phantom,
a pretty
Washing
good choice on
Mac,
that.
Chunky Gurgle.
Yeah, like
Nice to see some Mega.
kind of like hoping or
Oh,
wishing
awesome,
I like
yeah.
did that.
I mean, feedback's from the community, right?
Yeah, and Troy.
Okay, cool.
And Chunky
Showy.
as well.
Yep, built lots of cars and buildings. I guess Tam's in both of our communities.
I guess Tam's like both our friends
Yeah.
or whatever.
Frankenstein mixed the Bionicles. Did you have any Bionicles growing up?
I did.
You did. You didn't talk about that at all. And left them out of the...
My
left them out.
childhood's
Oh my
such a
gosh.
blur of building things. I actually remember I traded a Pokemon card to a friend of mine for a Bionicle.
Wow, good deal. Good
I
deal
know.
indeed.
Totally ripped him off. It was like a Chansey.
I totally ripped it.
Damn.
Mr. Fluffles built Lego bases that you and your little brother could have Star Wars fights. Very fun. I did some of those too. Mighty Max, though? Anyone? Who do you, I don't even know what Mighty Max is.
No, I
Mighty
do know.
Max. We talked about this, Mighty. We've talked about Mighty Max. Remember on one of your streams?
Did we?
Polly Pockets for boys.
It's the Polly Pockets for
Oh, okay,
boys.
yes, I remember when we were going back on that like huge nostalgia
Yeah.
trip. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's right.
I love Mighty Max. I
Is there
I
like
feel like
Kevin, is there like only one 1x4 tile or plate for the white?
Be careful how you answer. What if he wins because of it?
A 1x4.
Getting
plate
advice from each other. I think the boxes may have part inventories on them, possibly.
No, not these. Not these.
Ah, okay, they're too small, eh? All right.
No, I don't. A 1x4. I don't have a 1x4.
I only have one.
Oh, yeah, 1x4, one plate. That's all you get.
Old school colored wooden building blocks. I remember building those as well, especially in school. I feel like it was something very common to see.
Yeah.
Wait, what we can call in? I don't think I heard that right. What are you talking about, Grash? I'm still a kid, don't have the Legos to build anything big, so used LDD. That's awesome. LDD can be a really good resource. That's a Lego Digital Designer. It's a free program from Lego that you can use. A lot. Sometimes I use it. Sometimes. Not super duper often. I do most of my building physically, but if I ever need to create instructions or do some planning, you can use LDD to do that.
That
as well.
glitch logo, was that on
Yes,
LDD?
that was all planned in LDD.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I guess you have to scale it so large.
Yeah.
It's just easier to know. Yeah.
Exactly.
Awesome.
I like the color sorting, Kevin. Color sorters are all the way. He did that now, though. He didn't do that at the start. He used some of the time he had left over earlier.
So I did. See, I actually am very happy that I caught the first episode. I feel like it got me an advantage because I can see the layout of the competition and kind of how times work and what you should do. And I think your co-host last time said made the comment that if he was competing, he would have like used the extra time.
Oh, for
and I'm
sure.
like, I gotta totally note that. I gotta jot that down.
Gotta make
Did
that a
some
memory.
research.
Yep,
Smart.
Absolutely, indeed. And Jane, thank you for those 11 months of love. Really appreciate it. Was that an attempt at a distraction? We're always trying to distract each other, I think. And yeah, the builders are welcome to do. I mean, no swear. I do want to know, no swearing, guys. It's PG stream. I'm sure you guys know
Family
that.
friendly.
And yeah, friendly banter. Friendly banter is what we would welcome here for sure. Ooh, got some cool mini.
Hey, Kevin.
Dino Riders, great theme.
Yes.
You're a swell guy. Yeah. Just wanna let you know.
Aw.
Oh, they're gonna flatter each other,
You're a stand-up fella.
distracting them with compliments.
We're all about bridging the community. Bridging.
Oh yeah.
Yo, and Svenny, welcome on in. Wubbles, welcome on in as well. Wubbles had actually competed in one of our community specials of Battle of the Bricks. I do those every once in a while as an opportunity for non-Lego builders to get involved with Battle of the Bricks as well. So they're just one-off episodes where I grab 2 different people from the community and compete as well. So who knows, maybe someday Goguma could partake in a community special of Battle of the Bricks.
Interesting.
I remember Wubbles did really, really well though. Our very good friend Darkside Rabbit, who also did some amazing building, but he did Flounder and what's the crab's name from
Sebastian.
The Little Mermaid? Sebastian, yes. 2 amazing little builds.
Sebastian.
that he did.
So it's a similar.
It's like pretty much the same format as you see on your screens right now, but it's just a single episode where they're going head to head for some bragging rights. So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Want to see
Guma Battle Nick.
No. Me and Tan.
Oh, okay.
That's
Wonder
not
if I can
fair.
do some like illegal
That ain't fair. No,
techniques here.
I don't think anyone wants to compete against me.
Yeah.
I don't want to compete against these guys though. That's why I host it. That I don't have to get involved myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's some pressure, right? Kind of.
You guys feeling okay so far?
Yeah, so far.
We're not too far away from our first challenge. We're gonna try and do it around the 30-minute mark. So get
Kind of
ready
had a
for
thing
that.
going. I feel like I'm not confident anymore.
I have a thing going, and I'm just like, oh god. I'm looking at the timer. I'm like, I need to put more thought into this.
Tires.
You don't want to let
You're
that timer
reaching
get to you though.
Don't want to waste
shoot.
too much time
No,
thinking
I'm
about
glad-
it.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
I know. You
Might
gotta
get a
just
bit.
said-
It might be
Whoever
better
just
though.
said tires,
Might get a
thank
bit
you, 'cause I
tired.
kind of forgot I had them.
Oh, I did. I said
That's
these
supposed to be a bad pun because they have tires there.
tires.
It was.
There's tires. There's always tires. Always tires.
Always tires.
You are Wubbles. You know what? You are. And Andy is too. So you guys were on pretty even playground.
Every
if you ask
time I
me.
fall asleep, I can hear the
How do you fight an
tires
enemy that compliments you into
looking for
submission?
me.
It's so true. I don't know how you do it.
coming.
Yeah, Mike, I don't think it's a good idea to have you on stream. I do have a swear jar prepared, always, just in case, but I think it's like quite empty at the moment.
You know what's? I promised to be good for you, Nick. So I'm really upset that like he's just getting away with it.
4 times.
4 times. This is in the last year, so.
Oh.
I do not, Mike. I love you. That could be invaded by ice bears. There may be some stuff Hope Castle that you could hide some ice bears in. I think so.
Always.
I hear people starting with Star Wars Harry Potter sets, and wow, what did you start with, Miss Brickheaded? Maybe did you have some different sets? Ooh, Grash, sounds like a good time of gaming, my dude. Enjoy. Oh, Castle coming in with another 100 bits. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that
The
support.
hero.
Super kind of you. Super kind of you.
Reed,
I had a
you're
horrible
an
times on
awesome
Nick's
fella.
stream. Oh yeah, he did drop a couple swears. A couple of
Ooh.
those might be attributed to Tam. So a couple of those might be attributed to him. But it was so good to have you on, dude. Even though you slept through like, I don't know, a third of it, maybe a quarter.
Was
Good-
that the
a good
12 hours?
portion.
that was a not so 24 hour stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that.
Was that when you did the Falcon or no?
Yes,
Something else?
it was when I did the Falcon. Absolutely.
The Falcon. Did you build the first Falcon or only the newer Falcon?
Only the newer one. Only the newer one.
Very nice.
Raj, no stars, and if you're gonna type in the stars, you're basically swearing. Oh, and yes, Christine, I did see that. Thank you so much. That was earlier, but really appreciate it. And Sunny Headcase, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the show. I don't even think the alert's gone off yet. They've been slow today.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna use the time just to figure out how to stack this thing.
Figure out some connections there. You have two different parts. You got to bring them together, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Jack Stone. I think that was a bad time. That was like a stain in Lego's
I
history.
feel like this is a very important question to ask.
Mhm.
It should be like structural, right? I should be able to pick it up and like move
Yes,
around.
it does.
can't
You
just
do
be
need to be able to show it.
All
Can't
right.
just be like, look at this thing that's resting together on my desk, and then you blow
Gotcha.
on it too
Then-
hard. And
Then that's what I'll use the time because I don't want to like
Okay.
just put that out, but I think I'm done.
whoa! You're,
Yeah.
I mean, the more bricks you can use, the better
Like-
it may look for the stream. So,
Like.
You're gonna be making add-ons.
yeah, add-ons, more things, more little builds. You can add on as many
But
miniature
no,
things as you
so
want.
I'll use the time to see if I can get it to all come together.
Get it structurally
That's-
together. Yep.
Yeah.
Space
yeah,
Probe
I'll-
Launcher, great.
I will do that.
Keep in mind, in 2 minutes.
Yep,
First
I'm
challenge.
gonna actually start to get that ready so we can get some info from chat. What was everyone else's first set? Mine was a rescue car set. You do you remember your first Lego set?
It was a fire truck. But
Fire
it was
truck,
a very
nice.
small fire truck.
Yeah.
I do remember.
That's a good answer.
Awesome. A and Dio, what is up?
Dio. Ew.
Oh.
Oh, yo, Mr. Fluffles, dude. Welcome. Sorry, if I'm gonna spot a regular.
More
I'm gonna
love
call
for
them-
charity. Mike coming in with $5. Skip the coffee this week and
Yo.
gift St. Jude. Every bit helps. Indeed, it does. Mike, thank you so much for another amazing donation. You guys have been incredible today. We had so much love
awesome.
for St. Jude's. Really, really
You
appreciate
guys
it.
are awesome.
They are indeed. They are indeed. All right, let me get this first challenge. Chat, you are going to get to decide what challenge our builders are going to be subjected to.
Be gentle.
All right. And so let me get this up on screen as well. All right, guys, so I'm going to talk briefly about our challenge,
Ooh, I
which
like
could
this
be
part.
one of two things. So the first one is going to be either part or color removal. So what we would do, it would basically not allow the builders to use. More likely than not, it'll be a color for a period of time. Excuse me, guys. A period of time throughout the stream. So
That's
whether
awful.
it's like, you know, it'll probably be. I'd probably say the color removal would be about 3 minutes. 3 minutes where you just cannot use a certain color at all. It'll just be.
Oh, that's
Terrible.
horrible.
Yep, it's just to delay you and hold you up and be a pain in your butt.
That's awesome. I loved it. Oh my god.
I love that. Yo, what's up, Fred? And Dio, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Oh, Night Kingdom, that's some good stuff. And then your other option is a frozen build. So the frozen build, what that would mean is that you cannot
don't tell me this.
remove any pieces from the model. So if you're trying stuff out, you put something on during this time,
Oh.
you will
Oh
not be
my
able to
goodness.
remove any pieces from the model.
spicy.
So it's
We
you
didn't have
better
any of
hope
these.
that.
Like there wasn't any of these in the last one, right? There was no.
No,
challenge.
I always do different challenges each episode. So.
What did they have a challenge last time?
Yes, they had a challenge. They had to build with one hand for like 3 minutes.
Oh, I don't even. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry.
And we did unlock the bonus one, so you guys are just getting subject to two things. But it's in the name of the kids, so
It's for the children.
it's for the children. Exactly. CC, Sammy, thank you so much for those hosts. Really appreciate them. Hope you're both doing amazing. Appreciate all the love y'all are bringing in. Guys, don't vote yet. I haven't started it. Oh my gosh, you guys get way too excited. If you don't see it in chat, you can't vote. Silly
I vote
people.
for this one. I don't know what I'm voting for.
All right, we're now gonna get the vote started. I'm gonna go for 2 minutes because you guys look like you're ready to go. So, all right, there you go. The poll has been started, guys.
Awesome.
Let's get some votes in, and we'll see where this challenge ends up being. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Let's see if it'll be just as close.
I
as
know,
last
I know.
time.
It was intense last time with how close
It was neck and neck.
It was neck and neck. I'm gonna grab
So
me food.
we're either going to be not able to remove, or we're going to be forbidden from working with a color.
Yes,
right?
that's correct.
Those both sound pretty awful.
They do, but it's for a limited time. It's not for the whole thing. So
How long is it for?
3 minutes. It's a pretty
Might as
short
well
period of time, relatively, but it may just like throw a wrench into your things. Could send you on a downward spiral that leads to you not even be able to figure out your build anymore. I don't know. Could
Although
be.
I will say the fact that Kyle's already pretty confident.
Yeah, but maybe he's gonna need a specific color to to be able to bring his connections together, or
That's right.
he really needs to take something off after he's put it on, and that could leave him frozen for 3 minutes.
Oh, I'm excited to see this.
Yeah.
Woo.
Spicy.
And I kind of wish you didn't say that as I was like really trying to something experimental.
I'm basically like reminding you how
Well,
this could affect
I'm
you.
just gonna get rid of that real quick.
Quick, remove everything while you still can.
Oh yeah. Move everything. There you go.
Oh, Fred, these are from the Lego store, the Lego cups. You did, Osperdox. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Let's see. It looks like still pretty close, guys. So again, the challenge is the vote for the challenge is taking place right now. You got 30 seconds left. Your options are right there in chat. So exclamation mark vote space the number to vote on which challenge you would like to see the builders subjected to. Dun, dun, dun. And I think I did miss a few falls in there. Let me see. Oh no, Dio. We had some hosts, and then I think this one will be coming up soon. But we've got Tebow Tube. Thank you so much for that follow as well. Welcome to Bricksburg. Use your teeth, guys. Don't subject the Lego bricks to that.
Sorry.
Is that like a cardinal sin?
No, of course not. I mean, if you got to, especially in a competition like this, I'm not going to argue with what's got to happen. All right, and the challenge has just ended. It looks like it's going to be a frozen build. All right, so I've got the timer ready to go on my watch, so I know.
So we
When it's
can't
gonna be
take
done.
anything off.
So once you put a piece on, it has to stay during this 3-minute period. You just cannot backtrack, essentially.
Okay.
So that's what our builders are going to be subjected to. That's going to start in 3. Or no, I'll start at the 27-minute mark. That would end at 24.
Perfect.
You guys have a few more seconds. We got a timer in chat as well from Fowl. Perfect. Thank you, Fowl. And for anyone who doesn't know where you are watching Battle of the Bricks here on twitch.tv/BrickinNick. Timer is starting now. 3 minutes, guys. No taking pieces off of your build. We're going to be watching closely on both of you, all right? All right.
Is this the part where we sing "Let It Go" for like 3 minutes?
I don't
Nice.
know.
Do we subject them to that?
I don't know. I think they're being subjected to enough torture right now.
Fair enough.
Hey,
Now I
welcome
gotta
in,
really
50
think
first.
about it.
It's all good. Welcome on in.
No
Hey,
way.
What's up, man? What's up?
I know what it is.
Nick.
Oh
Nick,
my gosh.
I'm not technically breaking the rules because they're not.
Well, you need to figure out a way to get those stacked, my dude.
Yeah.
I'm sure the parts are there. Remember, the core of your build. Oh no, I can't give any hints. I gotta let you figure this out yourself.
No, yeah, I'll figure it out.
I was about to drop some hints. Looks like Kevin's got something pretty big going there too. It's not a small thing he's working on.
It looks cool so far.
Does indeed.
you.
I'm excited to see it.
Yep.
What the heck it is?
I mean,
Ooh.
how? Screw you, Kevin.
I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you
Figure out
meddling
what it
kids.
is.
I know, me too.
Great.
Me too. I kind of like the mystery though of not really knowing what's up.
I think it's kind of cool that some of this seems to be
Yeah, I
possibly
feel like
influenced by the
everyone
commentary.
knows
I
exactly
know.
what I'm
It's true.
doing.
It's true.
Not Kevin though. I don't think
I'm
anyone
clueless.
knows.
I'm clueless. No wait, you are making your lunch. That's exactly what you're doing.
Kyle, I want to know, trying to eat the Lego will get you disqualified from the competition, okay?
You're really making.
Self-harm is not allowed on Twitch.
And we check for bite marks. We should have mentioned that.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna go that far.
That's-
Check for
that's
bite marks, but
Let's head over real quick. It'll be
he'll just hop over down to, I think, Las Vegas.
fun. Oh yeah, for sure.
Head over to Nevada.
Have you guys ever been to Vegas? Just
I have
curious.
not. Have you?
No,
Kevin?
Negative.
Negative. Negatory.
Okay.
No.
but definitely love to see it though.
Don't come here.
Don't
I mean,
come
oh,
here.
No,
Come here.
horrible idea.
That's why
I
Chicago's
mean-
perfect. We all meet up in one place together.
So is it
I
always in Chicago?
You
event that
can,
we'd like to
you
go
could
to.
come here. It's just like, do you want to lose money? If you want to lose money, come here, please. Like,
Totally fair. Totally fair. Oh my gosh, we got
Yeah,
another donation coming in from Casey at $25 for
I
the
keep saying
kids.
that one of
Let's
these
see.
years I gotta get to Vegas.
Uh-oh.
for the,
We've been bean
Star Trek
boozled.
convention. They do that every year.
We've been bean boozled.
Oh wait, what do they do?
We're
with
gonna get
that?
bean
Do they do
boozled,
it at,
guys.
Like
Oops, I got him. Bring chat back.
I don't
I've
know.
never tried this before.
You've never done a bean
I've
boozled?
never done it before.
Uh-oh. Well, thank you, Casey, for your amazing donation to charity. Let's get some
Are you
hype
gonna
along
get a
in the
dead
chat.
fish?
I hope not. I hope not. It's gonna be random, so we'll have to see.
Oh, there's dead fish.
Yep.
Ah,
let's.
Yeah, there is dead fish. There's a lot of great players. Toronto, you know it, 501st. Oh, and Echo, I'm so glad you like our hats. Thank you.
Echo.
But yes, to everybody who's maybe new or watching, this
Barf.
is Battle of the Bricks, live building competition, Barf for Goguma.
Oh boy.
Oh, look at Tam saying Toronto boys go to Vegas. All right, guys, you are welcome to now remove any pieces you may have added to your builds that you had regretted adding. So
Oh, good.
feel free to backtrack a little bit if you need to. I think they may have put a big hamper on Kyle because in order to get those different pieces together, he may need to switch some of the internals of it. So,
Yeah, like I just changed out that
All right.
right there.
so let me grab the Bean Boozled Beans. And Goobers on the run, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to Bricksburg. That would be a fun trip indeed.
Yeah.
And Fowl as well, thank you so much, really appreciate it. Hello everybody in chat. For those of you who don't know me, my name is BrickinNick. I'm a creative Lego builder here on Twitch. I created and host this show called Battle of the Bricks, where we get awesome members of the Lego building community to complete and fun creative build challenges. Our builders on screen are Kevin Hinkle. You guys can check out all of his amazing work on Flickr, Twitter, or Instagram. And then we have Kyle, who is an amazing replica gun builder, and you can find him on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, and YouTube as well. But you can find all of those through his other links there. Make sure you guys
Kyle,
go
the
show these
guns
guys
you have
some love.
in the back of the back of your place. Are those model guns or are those real guns you have?
I was
in
just
the
gonna
back?
ask that.
Oh, yeah.
I would never have just real guns lying around like that.
Hey, I don't know, man.
But like no, they're just prop guns I use for like my stupid little videos.
For the videos
Am I
and
not
stuff
allowed
like
to
that.
say
Yeah.
the dumb, Nick?
You can't criticize yourself. You gotta
Aw,
you gotta be confident. Gotta be confident.
Doggo, thank you for the follow, and Vine, thank you for the
Yes.
biddy. All right, you ready, Goguma? I actually like open this container far away from my face because it smells really bad when you open
Contrary to
Time
the
to
previous
time to
comment,
beazle it up.
it. And no worries, deal. And Django, what's up, dude? Silver dropping the host. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. All right, so
The
Oh,
colors just
the colors,
don't
yeah.
look right.
okay, so on the right we have a white one,
Colors don't look
and Echo, thank you so much for the 100 bits. So it could be either coconut or spoiled
Oh
milk.
no.
I have only ever had spoiled milk. I've had like 4 of those, and they've all been spoiled milk. So it's been pretty awful. Pretty awful.
I don't like my chances.
And then what's the other one here? I can't even tell based on the color. It's got like green on it. You
like,
see one that
it's
has
like
green?
beige, but then with green. I think
Yeah.
these bottom ones. Stinky socks.
Yeah, that could probably be it.
Oh,
Probably Stinky Socks.
I don't like either of
Stinky
these.
Socks are tutti frutti. Combat
I feel
Cat, thank
like-
you for the follow. Right,
feel like a
and
lot of
only
those
give
flavors
Guma the bad
are
ones.
bad,
Hopefully,
no matter
hopefully.
what.
You are so pumped. Echo is pumped to see you eat something awful. And Colossal, or Coloss, thank you so much for the host as well. Really appreciate it. Indeed, unlucky, but all right. Are you
I
ready?
feel like so
Which
many
one are
of
you
those
taking?
flavors are bad. Like
I'll let you-
it's
you're
like
the
dead
co-host,
fish,
so, like,
but
you're my
fish
guest.
is bad already.
Have you ever done this, Kevin?
No, but I've seen you do it enough times to
Yeah,
know that
right?
it's not good.
Miss Brickkiddin, it is a game, so it could be one or the other. It's just it's something fun to do for the kids. So.
I feel like let's go through the thought process here, all right?
Okay.
So I feel like at least with spoiled milk,
Mhm.
it's like something you might eat in real life.
True.
I ain't
true.
about to go eat stinky socks.
Yes.
I don't want to live that.
But you got to do it for the children.
Gonna eat stinky socks
I'm letting
for the
him.
children?
I'm letting him decide though
Hey,
which one
okay,
he wants.
you know what?
Trying to be
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
nice.
gonna. Oh no! But what if it is spoiled? Oh, it's gonna ruin milk for me. Oh boy.
It's
You have
gonna-
water, so you can like chase.
Milk is
Fred,
real.
thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Take this.
Everybody's poking Kyle on his food. I feel like Kevin, but he's got something big coming for us. So,
Yeah. Ooh.
and Kevin's already looks like he may have actually set down his first component. Of
You
his
know what?
build.
I thought I knew what it was, but now I have no idea.
Oh,
You have a better idea now that you see it?
I'm not too sure if it is what I think it is. I don't want to potentially spoil anything.
Dude,
Okay,
here,
you gotta decide. You gotta do this. The next challenge is coming up, so I need
Oh,
you to do
chat.
something.
What should I do,
Honest-
chat?
I would bet
honestly,
Miss
I have 20
Brickkiddin.
minutes, so I think I'm gonna redesign this one thing.
Socks. Oh, they want me to do socks. That's too. Oh. Okay.
Take one.
Does this
Take it
smell
for the-
indicate
take it
anything?
for
No,
the team.
it does not.
Take it for
It
the
doesn't smell like
No.
anything.
Okay, we'll do it at the same time. You ready?
No.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
do it, man. Do it for the kids.
No, not again.
Not again.
Hey, Lamau! It's a tutti frutti. I'm so sorry. You don't look comfortable.
Ugh, I don't know. 5th time, man. Like, can't I get a coconut
You'll be alright.
flavored one?
You'll be alright. Oh, it doesn't look comfortable.
It's for the kids, guys. Nilak and Doom, thank you so much for the hosts. I really appreciate it.
Special co-host treatment. He does it right.
It's a Tues Fruity. Yep.
Thanks for having me on, buddy.
Ugh, please. It's that.
Oh, does it linger?
Yeah, that one lingers bad,
Oh
man.
no.
That one lingers bad.
Am I gonna start like smelling it?
No, I'm just gonna breathe in your direction. So ruin today for you. And Echoing, thanks you so much for the follow. You guys are amazing. We're at $930 for
Holy
St. Jude.
moly.
Oh my gosh.
Crushed it.
Dang.
Our
nice
next
job.
stream goal is at $1,000, where we'll be doing a board game, Lego board games with friends stream. So I'll invite some people over to play some Lego board games. Lego did a whole line of board games a little while ago, and we'll be
Really?
playing through some of those.
What's your favorite game?
When they do that?
They have Minotaurus, Heroica. I think we'll do some Creationary, which is like
Minotaurus is
very
the best.
old, but
That's the best.
So is this
I have a
existing
very old
games and then
or
they
Constructionary. I have actually.
Is this like existing games?
Yeah,
that
Lego-
were built
Lego-
with Lego.
Like Lego released their own line of board games,
okay,
and that were
okay.
built with Lego. Yeah.
Okay. That's really cool. Do they just come with the pieces and you build it yourself?
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Which one's your favorite, Nick?
I'd probably say Constructionary is my favorite.
Okay. Minotaurus for me is the best. I love
You know, I
Minotaurus.
don't know if I've actually ever played Minotaurus, so it'd be cool to actually do that. I'd have to like go and dig out the pieces for it because I think I sorted them into my collection. But
Probably.
bunch of the sealed board games. Heroica was super cool indeed. A really old Lego Racers board game. That's awesome.
Ooh.
All right, I think I need to get ready for our next challenge, which chat you do not get to vote on, but we get to laugh at the builders as they get subjected to it. Let me get rid
Oh,
of the
all right. Well, that's a thing,
thing
huh?
stays on scrap challenges go away. And we are still doing the oops, now we're doing the large crate. There we go, now we got the right information. We just had to build random things. Exactly. That's exactly what Constructionary is all about. I know it would have been nice if Lego had done found a way to make them do better, because I think there would have been a lot of potential with the board games in general.
I hadn't heard of that at all.
Yeah,
So-
and that's the thing, a lot of people.
flooded it. I think they did too many at one time. I think that was the problem.
Oh, they just
'Cause they
pushed
did a
them all
lot
They
of
out.
pushed them all out at the
options,
same time instead of giving them time to get some.
Because there was
traction.
like 25 of them on the market at one time or
Mhm.
something
Really?
ridiculous.
Yeah. It was a lot.
Shoot.
It was a lot.
Craziness.
Yep, indeed. Just a couple of things before we get that next challenge going, guys. There's a community of Lego builders here on Twitch called the Brickbuilding community. So the bot just shouted that out. So feel free to go to check it out and drop a follow so you can find all of the amazing Lego builders here on Twitch. And don't forget to go give some love to our beautiful co-host here, Goguma. Really, really fun guy. Very, very entertaining. Although I will note he is not PG.
I am not PG.
But that's okay. You can still have a lot of fun. Still
I'm not
have a lot of
either,
fun.
and Nick's promoting me, so.
Exactly.
Nice.
Yes. But as long as you're behaving yourself on the show, it's all good.
I must
I
say
love
that-
it. So, and you even ate one of those beans and you held out. That's pretty good.
I know he hasn't
PG.
run away screaming yet from being a
Ate all
co-host.
my beans.
I almost want to. You guys should donate so we can try that again.
Why would you want to do that?
I want. You looked so pained.
Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying watching me suffer. Thanks. Really glad you're
It's
enjoying
exciting.
Oh, you have the old racer game too? That's crazy. I know. Yeah, they were out and they came and went so fast, the board games. Lego Treasure Quest electronic scavenger hunt game? That sounds so intense. Oh my
Wait.
gosh. I love it.
Oh.
That sounds cool.
Old Knights Kingdom game, very nice, Micah. The Madman, yeah, he's crazy, guys. He's crazy. Yo, Tiqua, go get some Lego and do some building. That's what's so much fun about Lego is there's never a bad time to bring them out and do some building, you know?
And if you're ever
Yeah,
looking for some
normally-
awesome Lego
I
content,
normally never think to myself just to buy a set and then just make whatever I want out of it. That's kind of cool.
That's actually like something that's inspired all of my Monday night streams when I do viewer build requests. People come in, they suggest stuff.
Alright,
I use a limited
kids,
set of
look
parts.
away. Do not do what I'm doing because I'm trying to separate bricks right now,
Oh,
and I
no.
don't have a
Scary.
separator on me.
Should always have a brick separator handy. What kind of Lego
You don't-
builder are you?
You don't have one of these? Hold on.
I have one of these.
Oh my
okay?
gosh.
I don't.
Scary. Yeah, I have a couple of. Not
This
as
is the
many because I don't have
this
so
is
many
the
sets
man's Lego
unsorted. But
brick separator.
Everyone should have a ridiculous number of those just sitting somewhere that they
yep,
don't need.
indeed.
See, look, it
Totally.
does work. I did it. I was able to do it. I
So
didn't
that-
just
that-
do that for show.
that next way to
Very
Lego,
nice.
right?
Very nice.
Totally,
Totally,
100%. Yep. All right. We'll do it at the 13-minute mark. It'll be 3 minutes. So you guys have that thing set aside from earlier, correct? You don't have to grab it right now. You're gonna grab it shortly.
Oh,
the thing that I had you set aside earlier. You're
yes.
gonna be required shortly, just
How
to
much
make
time do
this
we
a
have
little
left?
bit more stressful.
We have 14-ish minutes.
14 minutes, guys. Do you feel like the time's gone by quickly, slowly? How do we feel about it?
Very fast.
Very fast.
I feel like it's pretty slow.
Okay.
For me.
Wow,
Okay.
Kyle just feeling super confident.
Well,
I like
I have
it.
a question though.
All
Kyle,
right.
are you feeling like you have to backtrack a lot now just to make it work?
No, I actually, I ended up scrapping my original idea and just coming up with something else different.
Interesting. Okay.
Adaptable.
Nice,
I like
yeah.
it.
Everything is a brick separator if you try. It's true. The separators on ice. What does that mean? What's this on ice thing? Is he talking about Hope Castle, Kevin?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes, he
gotcha.
is.
I know. Look at Kevin's collection, right, Miss Brickin? It's crazy. Put brick separators in pocket knives. I know they would be very useful to have on like a Swiss Army knife.
Didn't Lego finally
oh.
release a brick separator as a keychain or
They
something like
did.
that recently?
They did.
I was about to say.
I made
that
one of my
was
own
super
years ago
cool.
though.
Finally happened.
Oh, you made one of yours?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like you
cool.
just drilled a hole.
I drilled
or
a
something?
hole. Yeah, and I put a keychain on it.
Oh, I thought you maybe did some cool stuff like a custom 3D print.
No, nothing too fancy like that. And I'm
That would
back.
be-
Welcome back, Deal. Brick separators used rather well in mocks. They can be. It's always impressive to see that happen. So. Oh, and a giant bin of 1x2 clear plates. I love it. And welcome on in, Parky. How are you doing, my man? Brick separator. What, fingernails for the win? No, spare your fingernails. Use the brick separators. So much better that way.
Well, rip my fingernails.
Ouch.
Riddle me this.
Yes. Go ahead, go.
As a kid,
Mhm.
teeth or nails? What did you do?
It was whatever was most fitting to the situation.
I think I was a tooth. I think I nibbled.
I would probably say I was more of a tooth person.
I nibbled
yeah.
the bricks. Yep. Okay.
All right, guys. I do want you to grab your
I
socks. I
still-
actually missed the window that I wanted to start it at, so we're just gonna do it right now. So put your builds down temporarily.
Oh, okay.
Grab the thing I asked you to grab earlier, and
Okay.
you're gonna. No. The Kyle, the other thing I asked you to set aside earlier.
That thing.
I don't know.
The pair
What
of
do you mean?
socks.
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Okay.
All right. You know, I'm not gonna be too mean because we're pretty close to the end, so I'm only gonna put you through 2 minutes of having the socks on your hands. Get them on, boys. You're building with your hands for 2 minutes. You're building with socks on your hands for 2 minutes.
I'm
I made
appreciating
sure to get
Kevin's
Super Mario
consistency in
socks.
I think so too. I like that too. Yes, some
I
Super Mario
got
socks.
I got Hanes.
Hanes, a well-known brand of socks, that's for sure.
So wait, so we had to put these on both hands?
Yes, both hands.
All right.
Just for 2 minutes, but
This is fun.
just to add a little bit more stress to the
I
competition.
had to make sure I got something that represented me, so I bought these
Very-
Super Mario socks.
You literally bought them for this?
I bought these
Perfect.
for this because I
I'm
didn't want
flattered,
to have
Kevin.
boring
I am
socks.
flattered. All right, builders, are you ready? You got socks on your hands?
Yep.
Timer starts now. 2 minutes of on the hands with your socks. Bites and
Oh,
Brews, thank you so much for that.
I am
host.
so stupid.
Oh, that's your name.
I was supposed to take this apart and I just ended up putting it back together.
Well,
And now
it's a
you
good
have to
thing-
do it with socks
And
on
I
your hands.
don't
What a
have
bonus.
fingernails.
Bamboozled.
It's a
Damn
good thing you have
losers.
socks on your hands.
Yeah, aren't you excited about that?
I think every kid has pulled Lego apart with their teeth. Yeah,
oh.
I think so too.
I'd be
this is-
surprised if one never did. Like,
This is pretty rough, actually.
It's all worth it in the end. Indeed.
This
Pretty
is
Weasley,
really
thank you so
rough.
much for the host as well. Welcome. Good to see
you know, a wise man once said, "Overcome, adapt, or adapt, overcome." Something. Insert word here.
That was your inspirational quote. You know,
Thank
a
you,
wise
Kyle.
man once said, something, something. Insert here.
It's just an old Bear. It's an old Bear Grylls meme, to be honest.
Gotcha.
Bear
I'm gonna take those
Grylls.
words away from this show.
Bear
Me too.
Grylls.
Live by them. Live by them.
So inspirational.
Something, insert something here. I mean, oh,
This is like, oh my god, this
True
is
motivation
actually
right there.
legitimately just uncomfortable.
This is pretty difficult.
Imagine just having
I mean,
two
it's
thumbs.
just like uncomfortable. I'm just
having
like,
to build Lego with 2 thumbs.
that might be a good future challenge, actually.
Ooh.
Improvise, adapt, overcome. I like it.
oh, is
I like
that
it.
it? That's it. Okay.
Maybe. Hi, Granny. How are you? And guys, just thank you all for being here, supporting the event. Remember, almost every episode is going to be on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, minus the semis and the finals, which are going to be one of them's going to be on the Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, and then the finals are going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern on the Sunday when that all comes up. Of course, there is an event for Battle of the Bricks as well. You can keep up an RSVP actually, so you can be reminded of each episode as they come along. So make sure you check that out too. I know we've got so many people supporting the event, Casey. It's wonderful.
This is pretty bad.
Watching the struggle is great. I love this.
All right, you guys are done in 2, 1, 0. You can remove the socks from your hands, builders. They're both in like a scramble. Well, Kyle's in a scramble to get those off because
God. No, like my hands are like, oh, that looks
they're gonna
gross.
feel a little funny now too after being
Yeah,
in the
they're gonna
socks.
feel just
Kevin's still showing off his socks. He's like, I got so much time. I'm gonna show off.
I gotta
socks.
get mileage out of those bad boys.
You guys got only 9 minutes left, so remember, not a lot of time. And yes, don't put it back together again, Kyle. Doggo's reminding you in chat.
I mean, I was supposed to put it together in a different way, but I ended up putting it back in the same way.
Yeah.
That's what ended up happening.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
The finals that you're doing live. Is that the first time you've ever done an event like this
Yes.
live?
Yes, it will be. I'm honestly very nervous about it, getting all that set up. I'm gonna bring all my computer and streaming
Everything.
equipment down,
Oh, boy.
computer, monitors, everything I possibly can down to the event, and we're gonna be building a studio out of Lego Duplo. Are you familiar with Duplo? Those are the larger bricks
big,
for the
yeah,
kids. Yeah. So my friend has a very large amount of that.
You're
and we're
checking
gonna
all
be
that with
using
the airline,
Oh, the
man?
burp brings back the jelly bean.
Oh.
Dude, I'm somehow gonna have to sneak an M16 onto the airplane, so
Well,
One of the Lego.
you know.
Please make sure you give that context, Kyle. Give it context.
No. Abort.
Yes.
Abort.
Yes, of course.
So Nick, you're gonna have to take all that on it. You have to check that on an airplane. All
No,
your
we're
computer-
driving down.
Oh, you're driving to
Of course.
Chicago.
Yeah, we always
Alright,
drive
awesome.
to Chicago, Kevin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've
not bad.
only
I
ever
actually
driven to
didn't-
Chicago.
I didn't know that either, so
I don't think I've ever.
bully Nick
know
here,
that.
thinking that we just know.
Well,
just
now
know
you do, guys.
everything.
Now you do. So
Do you,
actually, Mr. Fluff was bringing up an interesting topic. Do you guys have any projects that you're going to be working on in the near future?
Yes.
Well, what a descriptive answer that was.
That was an enriching, riveting.
Informative. Yep, all those things.
Yeah, I'm planning on making a Super Mario World
Ooh.
thing.
Awesome.
Okay.
That does sound exciting. Can't wait to see that. And what about you, Kyle? What do you got next?
Let me look at the list.
Oh, you got a list.
M6, so M16. Then I'm gonna be making this automatic shotgun. I'm gonna be making a World War II British submachine gun.
Very nice. Very nice. I love
Yeah,
it. I
but
love it.
a lot of guns. It's weird. I don't know why.
Hey, man, if that's what you enjoy and you're good at, and people like it, then
Yeah,
build
there it
whatever
is.
you like, right?
What makes you happy?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Doom Guy, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Road trip, driving to Chicago does rock.
Oh,
It's a
yo,
good time.
Doom Guy, what is up, my dude? How you doing?
Got so many friends of both of our builders in the stream and of our co-host as well, our beautiful co-host. And guys, of course, please don't forget to show our builders. You got Kevin there, you got Kyle stuff there. There's lots of awesome places you can see their work. And you can also follow our buddy Goguma on Twitch as well, so you can see his awesome streams in action. Please make sure you go and show him some love.
Warning, not Lego.
Not Lego, but good times. Good times nonetheless.
Not
Trust me,
actually
guys.
rubber. Yep.
There are many laughs to be had. Many styles indeed. So you know what? As a gamer, Goguma, I'd be curious, like, just because your interests aren't necessarily directly tied to Lego, what kind of Lego themes would you like to see? Like, if there was a theme that you could have Lego make a whole line of sets for,
Ooh.
theme, genre, whatever, like, what would you like to see?
You know what? I don't know. I mean, obviously there's bias, but I'm assuming that's what you're asking.
Yeah, I want to see. I want to know what you would be into.
I love the crossover of games, video
Yeah.
games, and Lego. And I don't know how much they do it. I know through talking with you, there is already some existing ones. I know depending on licensing
Yeah,
issues
exactly,
like that, sometimes they don't.
Yeah. But honestly, a big one recently was Overwatch was announced. Kyle, we're watching you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He was like trying to take a bite of the burger on
I
Test
didn't need it. I promise.
Yeah, Overwatch Lego is going to be coming, I believe, in 2019, which is pretty exciting.
Wow. Monster. I'd love to see. I'd love to see that.
I know you
Ah,
love to see Monster Hunter for sure. But yeah, Mr. Fluff's Overwatch is coming, so that's really exciting. And Dr. Field, thank you for the follow.
I
just
can
saw
only
it's not
I can only eat the biggest of burgers. I ain't about that weak McDonald's stuff.
Oh yeah, getting the real big
ooh,
ones.
full pound of
Oh,
beef.
Hey, thanks for the idea to color code, by the way, since I have extra time.
Yeah, you got 4 minutes and 50 seconds. If you can come up with something else to add in there, be awesome to see. And look, I'm starting to see that Kevin's got quite a layout
Yeah,
of things
I
there,
was-
eh?
I was trying to figure out.
Many different little
Maybe
objects.
that is.
I don't want to say
Yeah,
in
that's
case
what
I'm
I'm-
wrong. I'm worried.
But then, yeah, it's a lot of little things. I like it.
Indeed. Is indeed.
Kind of.
Literally any game I like Legos. Yep, I think that's
Yeah.
so true for a lot of people. A whole Zelda theme, that would be dope. Yeah.
That
And I
would
think Tam's
probably
right. There
pretty
may be a Zelda theme going with what Kevin's got there. So.
I'm thinking so.
Yeah, are you just rocking Zelda themes this whole time, Kevin?
See, I was gonna somehow make it a video game topic no matter what it was.
You know, you're gonna find a way to
Object
like
and replicas?
take it to Lego or to video
There's-
games.
There's objects in video games.
Indeed, it's very true. It's very true. There is indeed. And Luke, hello there. How you doing? Mission Impossible. That could be some cool stuff too. Some spy themes. Lurking, no worries. Guys, don't forget, in 3 minutes and 50 seconds or so, we're gonna get a presentation from our builders of their models. And then you guys, chat, you get to decide who is gonna be moving on to the next round. There's no losers bracket. There is gonna be a winner today. There's gonna be a loser. Only the winner moves on in the competition, so.
Power is in your hands.
It is indeed, chat. The power is in your hands.
So you know what? I'm gonna bring the question back to you.
All right, yeah.
What would you like to see?
I have
Being
to
a
admit,
veteran and knowing
I have
all
to
the
admit,
sets and all
it's
that.
been the same thing for a few years now. I would love to see Destiny.
Destiny too.
Yep,
Or
it
Destiny.
broke my heart to see Mega Bloks get that license.
I saw the tweets. I
Yep.
felt the pain.
Yep, I was really excited because I'm like, Overwatch, maybe they'll do Destiny.
Yeah,
But no, Mega Bloks is still doing it, so hopefully.
Wait,
someday.
Lego's doing Overwatch?
Yes, they are.
Oh wow.
They are indeed.
Now, when they do stuff like that,
You missed the memo.
when they do
I
stuff
just,
like that,
I just didn't know.
So focused on the building.
I just,
Makes me
I
so
really
hungry.
don't
Go
wanna
ahead, go.
go out of my way to buy sets. Sorry.
That's fine. I mean, if you're ordering parts from Bricklink, you might not even.
Sorry to
need
cut you
buy them.
off.
No, you're all good.
no,
my
it's
dude.
all good.
Alright.
I was just gonna say because I know for Destiny stuff, you built a lot of guns, a lot of weapons for
Mhm,
Destiny.
mhm.
When Lego releases sets, is it more on the smaller scale? Do
It's
they ever
more of
release,
like-
full. They don't do full like.
Typically not. Typically
Yeah.
not. No.
So if it were Overwatch, it'd be like a small character or something.
Yeah, it would
wouldn't
be smallest character, like scenes, like
Yeah.
vehicles, like that's what I would expect to see.
Mhm.
Jimmy, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to Bricksburg as well. Really, really appreciate it.
I did see Tam in chat earlier mention maybe like iconic scenes from movies.
Mm-hmm.
That would be interesting. I don't know
Yep.
how far they've
And
gotten
then,
into that.
I mean, they've done a lot of movie license, right? Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Indiana Jones. There's been many, many, many over the years. Overwatch Brickheads could be exciting too. For those who don't know, Brickheads is like Lego's take on Funko Pops. So
Okay.
they're these cute little buildables, and they're just fun little characters. They did do a DeLorean. Yes, they have done a DeLorean, Tam. That was part of the Lego Ideas line. Those sets are actually fan suggested ideas from Lego builders in the community. And if they get enough votes from the public, Lego will actually look at turning that into a set, which is really cool too.
really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very
There's
cool
also
concept.
a really tiny little DeLorean in the Dimensions.
That's right. There was a little miniature one in the Dimensions line. There's been some cool video game sets come up through the Dimensions line as well. Tron Cycles, yep, great ones too. And Lord Oni, how you doing? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Guys, we're getting so close to the end here. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Get those last minute builds finished. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. I'm excited
Shoot, I
to see.
thought that was plenty of time to color code. Dang.
No, you better come up with something quick in a minute.
You better
Ooh, that
stack those
black pearl,
piles up.
awesome. Set those piles up real nice. No one, like, having neat organized piles does not contribute to your overall scoring or judging. It does not play into it.
Unless somebody in
no,
chat
I-
really
I-
likes neat
I
organized
do
piles.
personally
I mean, I guess so, but Kevin's already had that for ages, so I mean, Kyle's just catching up on that.
Yeah, basically.
It's because he's got his lunch finally.
I know. I'm excited. I can't wait.
You know,
Mm.
45 seconds left. I can't wait to get the full presentation from our builders. Kevin's like, I don't know if I can do anything else in this time. He's like, I think I'm done. I don't know.
Whoever has the needs Legos. That gets my vote.
Oh, you know what? I just noticed this piece right here.
Could have used that earlier.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
I mean, hey, if you want to try and take apart your build with 20 seconds left, see how that
Yeah.
goes.
No, I'm good. You know.
You know what, Mr. Fluffs? I would wonder if they would bring something like that back. Those
Yeah,
the
10
Bionicle style
seconds?
characters. All right, we're gonna count it down to 5. All right.
All right.
I don't know what we're gonna say. We're gonna just say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and put your
Battle
bricks
over.
down. Battle over. What do they say on Iron Chef? Did they say like,
I was trying to.
battle finish? Or I
They
don't know.
go,
There's like
put your forks down.
Put your
Put your forks down.
put your bricks down.
Put them down.
All right, everybody, it is time to see what our builders have whipped up for us today. Dun, dun, dun. All right, we've had Kevin start on most of these things, but why don't we go ahead and get Kyle started? And Kyle, we do want you to present both of your models and talk about whether or not they have a cohesive theme or if they just tie into the overall generic theme of objects and replicas, which was our building theme for today, folks. So Kyle, go ahead and present your model for us.
Okay, so I'm gonna label this one as object for sure. This is what I like to title my lunch. This is a gourmet cheeseburger on wheat bread, wheat bun. We got lettuce, cheese. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's supposed to be like bacon, ketchup. Obviously, you got.
Make sure you get it
ground
nicely on
beef right
camera,
there.
dude. Nicely on camera so everybody can see. There you go.
It's so hard to do because I'm not used to this
I
weird
know.
angle.
I do apologize.
But all right, how's that?
It's a
Is that
nice
good?
view. It's a nice view. Someone's saying the burger's a little burnt, but maybe like the burger's a little crispy.
It's wheat bun.
The burger itself, though, I mean, it's a little.
It's seared on the outside.
It's
I'm
seared
sure
on the
the
outside.
inside.
It's
I
nicely
like,
cooked.
I like it overly
Really good.
Well,
But I think it's a
So-
great build. You managed to find a way to get all the layers connected together. It is one solid build, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, look, I can, well, I mean, it's pretty fragile on
I can
the
understand
top,
that, but it
I
is
can-
connected.
I can move it around.
Perfect. That's what we like
as
to
you can
see.
see.
That's what we like to
So
see.
yeah. And
Awesome.
my first
awesome.
build.
Yep.
gonna
What was your
label-
first build?
Gonna label it as an object as well. This is supposed to be kind of like a custom alien blaster, almost inspired by like Halo.
Maybe
where,
that's
like,
how the burger got so cooked.
ooh, new technology.
There we go. Just
Continue showing it off. Sorry to cut you off.
Yes. Yeah. It's just a basic alien blaster, like I said, and kind of like inspired by Halo, where it has like some crystals on the top, even like some organic material as well. And I just wanted to rock like the green theme as well, and it's got the barrels in the front. And I don't know, it was something I literally whipped up in a minute because I really choked on that first round. I
have to. We did see that you were, struggling to get something together, but I think considering how much, time you had kind of ended
For a
up with,
1 minute build,
yeah,
that's-
it came together
I'm
pretty
impressed.
well. So, and I didn't notice earlier, but I love that you used the droid arm on the bottom to give that front leg piece, a little bit of an angle there. Kind of almost gives it a bit of a flamethrower
I was
feeling.
just
You know what
gonna
I mean?
say like
Oh, yeah.
the flame.
Could be
and
like,
then
yeah,
torch.
exactly.
That's really cool.
So, but very well done, Kyle. All around, well done. Let's get some clappers in chat for Kyle for his great build today. A burger and an alien blaster. It's
All
looking
those
pretty
little
good.
details. Once you notice
Yeah,
them, it's like
indeed,
a whole new thing.
indeed, yeah.
Impressive.
No,
I'm
totally,
happy you
totally
can
cool.
eat now.
All right.
Go ahead.
Kevin gets you will still be disqualified if you try to eat that burger, okay, Kyle?
All right,
I'm watching you,
all right.
mister. I'm watching you. All right, and Mr. Kevin Hinkle, are you ready to present your models to us?
Sure. So
Perfect.
Based on the first one, we did a Master Sword from The Legend of Zelda. As I mentioned, pretty big video game nerd. And so using this as my starting point, I kind of wanted to stick within the theme, and
Awesome.
I really wanted to do a Hylian shield, but I have no blue, so this is a red Hylian shield.
That's
Red
what I was
Hylian
thinking.
Shield. Okay, awesome.
So
yeah.
I just kind of tried to stick everything else as close as I could.
Yeah.
Triforce on the top.
That is
kinda the-
honestly very impressive that you got 3 little yellow triangles into the builds. I have to say.
And
Kevin,
I
very well
used
done.
where it is the
Inverted
1x2,
brackets.
This thing, yeah, this
Yeah.
this little,
Awesome. Great
So-
parse usage there to
yeah.
achieve that.
So a red Hylian shield, and then we have other props, objects, and replicas from the Legend of Zelda series. So we have a boomerang. There's our boomerang.
Very nice. Very nice. Of course, classic.
This is our wallet, our bag.
Little bag.
wallet,
Yep.
so that you can keep your rupees in it, which are these little.
Oh, look at that. He's got the transgreen pieces there for your little rupees.
So,
I like
rupees,
it.
Get the rupees in there, and then I actually started it with these. So
Okay.
this is the Kokiri Emerald from the 64 Ocarina of Time, as well as I could get it. This is the Goron, Goron. What is it? Goron Ruby.
I think so,
And
yeah.
then
Ruby
this
Emerald
was-
Sapphire.
Yeah, and this was supposed to be the Zora. What is Zora Emerald? But I use all the Azure, so it's just terrible. But so those were the three.
You got some
three
representation there, though. That's what counts.
spiritual stones from that.
Awesome. Very, very cool. All right, guys. It is going to be time now to get to voting on our builder today. So give me a second, chat. Don't get ready to vote just yet. So just remember, we are judging the overall, building there, what they did in their 15 minutes, and then what they did in the 45 minutes. How you think they did in the time, how you felt their builds came together. What are your some initial thoughts on this?
Well, I like that Kevin's theme connects
Mhm.
with the two,
Yep.
but at the same time, Kyle did kind of go with the flow of the conversation and use
True.
that to his advantage
Yep,
to get ideas for the build.
indeed.
And on top of that, even though he choked at the start of the first round, busting that out in such a short amount of time, I'm impressed.
Cool.
I don't know that I could choose.
It would honestly.
Personally,
I'm so
I
glad
don't.
that we get to sit here and not have to vote on this,
Yeah,
because
it's
if you
great.
guys are stuck with a very difficult decision. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get this live in the chat. We're gonna have 3 minutes to vote on the builder, and we're gonna get that going right now. So, exclamation mark vote space 1 for Kevin. Exclamation mark vote space 2 for Kyle.
That spoiled milk, man.
I know it's still
Get into
throwing
his
me off,
head.
dude.
Oh.
So yeah, it's
Get
just
it.
been started, guys. So if you hadn't done it, if you did it before BrickinBot posted the message, you need to get that vote in again. And builders, feel free to keep trying to show off your builds. You do have 3 minutes to try and persuade chat to whatever you think it'll be. So with no commentary on the voting, please.
Ooh.
We don't want to potentially influence chat.
Should I just do a bunch of Link screaming?
Let me get the options in chat. Honestly, though, I think you guys both did incredible. It's been like, as the host, I've gotten to see so many different builds come together, and I've just always been blown away with what you guys are coming up with in such a short time, with such a random pool of parts. It's just really, really exciting to see it come together. I do want to note that I really, really do like from Kevin that something people don't think about sometimes is leaving the bricks as is to exist as something, right? So you use those 3 trans green pieces to act as rubies. They're a perfect substitute for that kind of thing, right? So they definitely look
Yep.
really, really good.
When
You guys
I
still
saw
have-
these, I was like, rupees for sure.
They just like hit it right for you, huh?
There they are. There
Yep.
they are.
Now, I did have a question
Mm-hmm.
for Kevin. Once you saw the pieces at the start, did you plan both? Or did you just kind of build the sword and then go from there to move
So,
on?
yeah, so I actually did a lot of mental preparation for this.
Okay.
So I was,
For the event
I was a
overall,
little-
you're saying?
for the event overall.
Gotcha. Yep.
And so I went through and I watched season 1 and I saw some of the themes you chose,
Mhm.
or the theme that were options. So I tried to come up with just concepts for different themes. So I was like,
Gotcha.
all right, well, if it's a game, I want to do this or whatever. And so Master Sword was something I had written down.
Yeah.
And so when I saw that blue color, that's when I did the
Kinda
sword. I
popped
wasn't
out.
really planning on doing the rest of the.
Very
thing,
interesting.
but
Some good strategy.
I
going
wanted
on.
to stick within the theme. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. So guys, we are getting down to 1 minute left. If you haven't gotten your votes in, guys, you're voting for either Kevin in the top left of your screen or Kyle at the bottom right. Both amazing builds. It's honestly such a hard choice. I'm so glad I'm not them today. Hope Castle, thank you so much for another 100 bits. Really appreciate the support today, Reed. I do want to note how amazing it is, guys, that we raised, I think we were at 760, so we raised $130 today for St. Jude Children's
awesome.
Hospital, which is
Crushed it.
incredible. Thank you guys so much for supporting a wonderful, wonderful cause. And for everybody here just watching today, it's so cool to have so many friends checking this out with us.
Yeah, of course.
30 seconds left, guys.
Ooh, get those votes in.
Get those votes in. You don't wanna feel like you left a vote out.
Before I eat this.
Yeah, and make sure you do it after the stream. I better not see a bite of that burger. It does mean the
Actually, that
stream's
would
gonna be ending
that would
soon,
be
Luke.
pretty awesome.
But we will be back on our normal schedule. Oh my gosh. 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
Winner of our second Battle of the Bricks is Kyle.
Oh, what?
It was, and I have to say, it was a very, very close vote, guys.
I was at the edge of my
But
seat.
I was too. It's hard to watch that, like
It
shape
is.
up slowly and
I'm
see
glad you
where
said
it all
something because
lands.
I was just like, ugh.
Yep, it was intense. It was a very close race, but Kyle, congratulations on winning the second battle of the Bricks. How does it feel to be a winner? Yeah, get your cameras up, guys, so we can see those beautiful faces.
You get to eat.
I mean, honestly, it just feels really good. Like,
That looked so believable.
It kind of did.
just
Yeah.
feels like just really nice to be a part of this competition with an amazing builder. Just to even like have that opportunity just to build with you is just a really cool feeling. I actually really enjoyed this. This was super fun.
I'm so
I didn't
glad to hear
feel
you
the
guys have
stress,
enjoyed.
really. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just more enjoyable.
Indeed. Like Tiga says, great job to both builders, guys. Please make sure you go and check out all of their work across all the platforms. They can keep up with all the amazing stuff that they're doing. Kevin, I do want to know, this isn't necessarily... Oh, he's running off. He's going to go
That's
hunt
right.
down Kyle.
You better run away.
He's got his shield in his
Block
sword.
him, block him.
You guys both did amazing.
It's dangerous to go alone, guys. Take this.
I love it, guys. I love it. So for everyone, just in case you don't know, next week, next Sunday, same time, guys, 3 p.m. Eastern is going to be our next battle. Let's actually move and see what the bracket is shaping up to be for the competition. We're going to move into that right now. So let's go take a look and see how that's coming up. All right, so in our first round, we had Dave and Casey square off, and Casey was victorious in that battle. We've now had Kevin and Kyle face off, and unfortunately, Kevin has been eliminated.
All right.
And we're going to be moving Kyle forward in the competition. He's going to be facing Casey in the first round of our semifinals, folks.
And that's at Brickworld, right? That's
going to be at Brickworld, yep. Kevin, I hope you would potentially be interested. I do want to try to have as many co-hosts on as possible at Brickworld, and I think it'd be great to have some of our past competitors on, so perhaps there would be an opportunity. Sign you up. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. All right, let's hop over back to the competition screen. What are your thoughts? Any thoughts?
I was just going to say that's great, and I think it'll be great for the people watching, too, because these competitors have experience, so they have input after the fact.
Yep, after competing on the show, right?
The contenders are
I think it'll be great to see that. Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be really, really cool. But again, guys, just congratulations to both of you builders. Again, I'm going to make sure
my friend. It was
we're
an
going to
honor
promote.
competing against you.
Dude, this was fun. Seriously, thank you.
I'm so glad you guys have enjoyed. That's the goal, to have something fun for the community to do, for you guys to see as well. And of course, we're trying to have a lot of fun with that. And Goguma, how did you enjoy yourself as a co-host today on our show?
I loved it. Honestly, coming in as somebody that doesn't know too much about the Lego scene, I was a bit nervous, but this is great. This is awesome.
I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you to Nick for carrying the show, of course.
Happy to be here to support all of you amazing people and have something fun for us to all do together. So it's a really good time. For anyone who's curious, my schedule for streaming is right here. We're going to be live tomorrow for some viewer build requests. We're also working on building a loot llama as part of our personal projects right now from Fortnite, which has been coming along pretty well. So our schedule is right there. You can find me all over the internet as well. I linked Goguma earlier as well, guys. Please make sure you go check him out on Twitch so you can see his amazing work over there, and then find him through all the other things too. I think that's pretty much all I've got for today, though. Goguma, any other final thoughts? Builders, any other final thoughts from you guys?
Thanks for watching.
Stay classy.
Stay classy. Beautiful. Well, I love you both, guys. Thank you for competing. Goguma, thank you so much. And chat, really appreciate you being here. And we will see you next week for another episode of Battle of the Bricks. Have a good night.
Oh no!